and today we're going to be talking about squad compositions for the tech plan. We're going to talk about single squad setup and double squad setup. We will be talking about how to bridge, and finally, we're going to go over some tips and tricks regarding the tech plan. As usual, guys, to make sure that this goes smooth, let's make sure that we are not setting up things without being told to. Make sure that we are all, paying attention, just so we can just finish it quickly and have a little bit of a smoother recording. The first thing first, we're gonna go over callouts. The first, the tech plan it is a very interesting building. We're gonna do a lap around the tech plan just so we can talk about all the different entrances that the tech plan has, right? We know that at the front of the tech plan, or the side that is facing the usual spawn, has these two doors. This is called the grinders area. I will go over door. You can start following. I will go over door numbering a little bit. But let's start. Let's just do a little bit of a lab, just so you have an idea of everything related to the tech plan, right? So there is like two doors at the front that we call the grinders. That we call the grinders area. Then there is a drive-through. This drive-through that has two vehicle gates. This is very interesting because to this drive-through, there is some new strategies that since two patches ago have been able to develop, and I'm gonna go over those strategies in a little bit. But just remember, this is the drive-through, and those are the vehicle gates. We're gonna use those for reference as well. And now we have the vehicle area, or like the vehicle bay, right? The vehicle bay has vehicle terminal, obviously, and that is going to be extremely important to set up some cheese into the tech plan. That vehicle terminal, you don't want to destroy it, you want to hack it, right? It is on the defenders to destroy it because it's actually more useful for the people attacking than defending. Now we're going to be completing our lap, going on the other side of the drive-through, right? We will go over numberings, callouts, and everything. I just want to explain to you that the tech plan from the ground has three entrances. However, only one is available to it's readily available to the attackers, which is like the grinders area. The vehicle terminal, and the drive-through. You need to have GSD Sanders, or you need to have GSD Sanders to go to them. And for drive-through, you're gonna need an LA to go over it, right? It's all right. So let's get back inside. Let's start talking about the tech plan. And I'm gonna be explaining the callouts in general. Just taking a look at the tech plan, guys. I'm gonna be dividing the tech plan into 4 quadrants or 4 parts. I'm gonna be putting a squad waypoint on approximately where each part of the tech plan is gonna be on each of the 4 quarters of the tech plan. Right? So remember, looking up from the map screen, we're gonna have 4 quadrants, and they are actually clockwise. In alpha is the quadrant 1, and this numbering is gonna be extremely important, and you're gonna see how we're gonna be using it in a little bit. Around Bravo is gonna be quadrant 2, or like area number 2. Around Charlie is gonna be area number 3, and around Delta is gonna be area number 4. Just go on your map screen so you can have like a little bit of an idea of where the areas are, because everything is going to be based on this classification. And you're going to see that as long as you remember where area 1, 2, and 3, and 4 are, you're going to be able to tell basically all the callouts for the tech plan. All right. So we are going to be getting started. All right, guys, we're going to be getting started with the callouts for the tech plan. We're going to be starting here. We're going to be starting on quadrant 1 or area 1. Let's get up. So from here, guys, this area is known as grinders. This area is known as grinders. Grinders overlooks the closest door to area one of Grinders is called door one. That I'm gonna be shooting right now at door one. There is door one, and this is gonna be stairs one. Just remember these two. Just remember those two callouts, right? This is gonna be stairs one, and the other one is gonna be door one. And you similarly on the other side, this is gonna be stairs two because it's on Bravo quadrant, right? The Bravo area, and the door that is closer to stairs two is gonna be door two. Remember that, guys. This whole balcony area is known as grinders, and that elevator is known as we just call it the main elevator or elevator, right? Uh, no, we call it main elevator because we actually have other colors in a little bit. Now, this vehicle gate, which is part of the drive-through that I show everybody, is vehicle gate one, or you can just call it gate one. And on the other side is going to be gate two, just because it's closer to the Bravo quadrant, which is area number two, right? Now, now we're going to go to the back. The back has two small elevators or lift. This is going to be elevator three. Elevator three. We don't call it elevator two or elevator one. This is called elevator three. Why? Because it's in elevator three is on area number three, right? Then now that we know that this is elevator three, this is gonna be stairs three. Remember, stairs three. Remember, we have stairs one and two. Those are at the front, right? By granders. This is stairs three, and then this is gonna be door three. This is gonna be door three. Now that we got on the area number four, you can tell that this is gonna be door four, right? Door four, and then we're gonna go to stairs four, which is right here. And then we end up on elevator four, right? If you are wondering where is elevator one and two, there is no elevators one and two. We are actually using callouts relative to where the points of interest are located in relation to either one of the four quadrants or the four quarters that we split the tecton by. Now, there is a couple more areas to talk about. Obviously, we have this vehicle terminal, right? And this little rabbit hole, or this little hole to the ground, is known as the rabbit hole. And it's kind of like fairly easy to tell when somebody tells you, "Oh, they're coming to a rabbit hole or tunnels." People will actually understand what we mean by that, right? There is a couple more callouts that I haven't actually gone over that we're gonna go over quickly. Balcony. This is the balcony area, and obviously, for most people, when they think about balcony, they think about like an area outside the building, right? But we actually call this the balcony because if you are here, you can see that it looks like a balcony from the inside, overwatching the main point, right? Which is why we call this balcony. And from the outside, we just call it outside balcony. We don't really have like a fancy name for this. Outside balcony, and you can call it inside balcony, outside balcony. But whenever we refer balcony in general, we refer to the area that is inside. And that is pretty much the major callouts for the tech plan. Oh, there's one more, which is this area. This is the point room, right? This area that is facing balcony, we call the balcony cubicles, or just in general, all of this is called cubicles. However, if you want to be more fancy and a little bit more accurate, you can say that, okay, this is the cubicles area because, I'm sorry, balcony cubicles because they're coming from balcony, and the other half is going to be grinders cubicles because they come from grinders. And that is pretty much it. There is no major callouts on the outside, on the top of the tech plan for this, just because usually all the fighting happens inside the tech plan. And I will go over some of the outside callouts once I teach everybody how we would usually be breaching Peck, stop knifing everybody, buddy. All right. So we're gonna go over fire lanes now. So everybody, stack up on me. We're gonna get started with the fire lanes. So follow, follow, follow. Right. On Techplan, all the fire lanes are usually cross fire lanes. What do I mean by that? If you are on area one, on grinders one, or like area one grinders, like where I am, you will have a little bit of trouble attacking door one. However, you will be a little bit easy. It will be a little bit easier for you to attack door two and provide a crossfire, right? Similarly, if you are on door two, I'm sorry, if you are closer on grinders two, um, you're gonna be having a little bit of trouble attacking door two from grinders two, but you will have a direct fire lane to grinders to door one, right? So usually, you're gonna be defending in an X formation. So whoever is in area one will be attacking area two. Whoever is in area two will be attacking area one, at least from the grinder perspective, right? Grinders two attacks door one. Grinders one attacks door two. The next fire lane that you're going to be seeing, is going to be the stairs one and two fire lane. If you take a look at, if you have a look at people defending on the stairs, we cannot defend people that are uh, hiding where hero zero is. Take a look at it. You can defend people that are hiding where hero zero is, but if you stay here, and if I go to Fat Frog Stairs 2, you will be able to provide a crossfire to Hero Zero, right? So Hero Zero is completely exposed from Stairs 2, but he actually has a really nice angle to pick on Stairs 1, which is why the two stairs complement each other, creating a little bit more of a complete area of denial for the enemy, so that the enemies cannot just cover against you, right? So just remember, guys, if you are on stairs 2, you are in charge of protecting the blind spot of stairs 1. If you're on stairs 1, you're in charge of protecting the blind spot of stairs 2. And for the most part, this crossfire will allow you to have complete control over first floor. And people are not going to be able to, go to this. This is one of over here where I am. It's a very difficult blind spot for everybody that is attacking, except for maybe if you have people on the balcony, on like a little bit near the rails above the stairs. However, from here, people can actually throw grenades, can throw C4, and they could screw your push, right? So, however, if we have people set up on the stairs, you are gonna be completely fine. We're gonna go over the setups in a little bit. I just wanted to teach you guys the fire lanes because I consider them very important. Now, it will be very rare for us to have any people here overlooking the vehicle gates. It's because it's so open and you can get snipe shots from everywhere on the outside. I will not recommend people to be on the over here by the vehicle gate. I would just recommend you guys to try to hold either grinders or balcony, right? Now, the balcony area. The fire lanes for the balcony is basically right here on stairs 3 and 4. Provide a lot of overwatch from people trying to jump over the vehicle gates, for people trying to take the lift. We don't need that many people here. We might need like maybe 1 or 2 at most. Because ideally, we're going to be holding everything else, right? If we're holding rabbit hole, if we are holding balcony, and if we're holding grinders, it's going to be very rare for people to actually get here unless they actually go to the vehicle gate, which some people do, but it's not that often. Now, fire lanes on balcony. The balcony fire lanes are extremely important, and I'm gonna ask everybody to split up into 4. To be like everybody come to this door, and get as close to the side of the door, like the angles. It doesn't matter where. But just get close to the angles. You can even go to the outside as well, because I'm gonna teach you guys. This is kind of like an exercise of people breaching and holding, right? So remember, guys, whenever we're holding the balcony, things that I don't want you to do is stay here and start shooting at people. You're gonna get killed. If you are here, please defend in a cross formation. And this is what I mean by cross formation. I'm gonna be walking the fire lane. If you are on this angle, you're going to be defending this angle, right? And if you're in this angle, you're going to be defending this angle. You don't defend in you defend in an X formation. You don't defend in parallel. I'm gonna tell you why. So everybody getting to on my side. I guess like everybody can get on my side on this one. Everybody just stack up. I'm gonna show you why, right? So over here, guys, we can actually see hero, right? We can see hero. But if we are right here, like if we are right here where we are, we can also get shot from. If we're trying to defend like the others, like in parallel where hero is, we will be able to get shot from two places. However, if you take a couple of steps behind, you're gonna see that you're not gonna get shot from the from hero side because hero doesn't have a shot. You're gonna be able to get shot only from Serenal side. The most important hold and the strongest hold is where you're only holding a single lane and you're just focusing on that specific corner. If you are trying to defend two corners, you're going to see that you're going to be trying to strafe left and right and to change your scopes from the left side of the door to the right side of the door. Right. What I want you guys to do is to take a couple of steps back when you're defending this and only defending an X formation. If we have people defending on each side of the door, the X formation will allow nobody to actually like push in. That is extremely powerful because you're gonna see that people are gonna try to pick you from the outside, especially guys that don't know how to breach a tech plan will be taking this ledge, and if you are like trying to defend too much, you are just gonna get blasted. Oh, speed one. Oh. All right, so just remember, guys, defending an X formation, just defend your angles. Don't try to defend from the center. And you're going to be leaving that to an engineer that I'm going to be showing you guys in a little bit. The final defense, guys, is there is like some secret fire lanes that not many people know. One is this one. Right? If you set up perfectly, you can actually breach. You can actually kill a lot of people that are going to be breaching here because nobody's going to look at this angle. You have a perfect angle and you have a perfect right angle here. On the other side, you're going to have a left angle. But the beauty of setting up here is that let's say that they have a rocket. Let's say they have pelter rockets. Let's say they have bulldogs aiming at the at the doors. You're gonna need to hold a little bit on the inside, right? If you are forced to hold on the inside, you just get here. You can get where Hero Zero is as well, and you can start shooting people, taking C4, and you can also use this little this server room, right? You only do this if for some reason you cannot hold here, right? If for some reason you cannot hold here. You only do that if ideally you will be holding the edge of the doors rather than the inside. But there will be times when there's going to be so much air to ground, bulldogs, that you're going to need to hold a little bit from the inside. There is a couple of other things that you can do here. Oops, I just fell. 1 second. There is actually this side that you can use, right? When you're holding here, some of you can actually start holding from the inside. If you have full confidence that nobody's gonna come from the elevator, you can actually hold here. And I'm showing this as an extra fire lane. It's not the important fire lane, but it's an extra fire lane, right? An extra fire lane here if you want to defend here, because you can actually even crouch and get behind cover, right? That is extra fire lanes, but it's not the ones that you want to use initially. Those finally, the last set of fire lane is here in the vehicle terminal. The vehicle terminal fire lane is important because most people and most outfits, especially the ones that don't have too much practice breaching tech plan, will be actually coming from the rabbit hole. So most of our squad leads will be telling you, we're gonna need a squad here, right? Or like a group of people here. You might be actually, if you're facing, competent midfits, we might be heavy on the balcony. But they're having a lot of people, other outfits. we will actually be a little bit more heavy on this rabbit hole because I'm expecting most people to take the rabbit hole because it's an easy route for most toolists to take, right? This requires the least coordination. People are used to searching. Will just take that and try to search their way through, right? And that is why this terminal is too important, right? You can actually pull tanks, and you can actually set up on the bottom. And I'm gonna show you guys something really quickly that I have learned recently, and it's that please do not pull a vehicle. And it's that the tech plant. Well, the tech plant used to have well in the past 2 weeks uh, the tech plant Sander deploy zone was actually discontinued. However, it seems that in this new patch, they actually re-added the deploy zone. Nevertheless, you can always pull a Sander, and you can actually just, it's like cover the rabbit hole with the Sander and start killing people, right? We just lost Deutschland, so we're going to need another backup engineer pretty soon. But anyway, let's go up and let's start talking about the setups, right? We're going to be doing the setups into two parts. Just think about it. We're going to be having one squad dedicated to the rabbit. We're going to have one squad dedicated to grinders. We're going to have one squad dedicated to market. We're going to do the grinders the grinder setup first. I'm only going to be asking 12 people to be part of this. So here is where it comes. So let me see. Here. 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 Okay. This kid whisper here. All right. So I'm gonna be only asking 6 people. I'm actually gonna be going exactly with 12 people here. Wait, what happened to Abaddon? Is Abaddon here? Okay, that's fine. Okay. First use. There we go. Yeah, Abaddon was not here. Alright. We're gonna get started, guys. First, I'm gonna be doing something. I'm gonna be asking you to redo it. This is our usual tech plan setup for engineers. I'm gonna be asking Blix, can you copy what I'm doing, Blix, over there? I'm gonna take out mine so you can do it, Blix. So Blix set up engineer on stairs 1. Oh, Blix is not here. We're gonna be asking another person. Leox, can you do the engineer setup for me? Leo? Guys, what happened to the engineers that
they did it on the other side?
Okay, Leo did it on the other side. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna be asking.
Hold on, Vix got it.
Okay, Vix got it. Okay. All right. So we got Blix and Leox, and I'm gonna be asking one heavy and one medic with him. Ringing Chuck, engineers load up into your turrets. I'm gonna be asking Matt Gates, Ringing Chuck, stay with Flix. NCPEC and Brashadi stay with Leox on the other side. Leox, get in the turret. What is Vachari? Okay, he's there. Thank you. All right, guys. So these are gonna be our six. These are gonna be our six guys here, right? One of the things to remember is that while Max Gate will be, Max Gates as the medic, you can actually be here in the middle of the stairs, in between the top and the bottom of the stairs, because we don't want you to be like the bottom of the middle of the stairs is actually like an active fire lane. So we want you to be like around here. So if they die, you can actually come back and revive them, and then you come here, right? At the same time, if you are the medic, you're not gonna be holding you're gonna be holding mostly people coming from drive-thru, right? People coming from drive-thru. That will be for Brachari and Market. Let me actually go and take a look at Brachari. All right. So yes, good job, Brachari. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna be talking about the other four heavies, right? Infested User, Frenzy, Dean, and Photon Quark. This is gonna be very simple. Infested User, where I am, you're just gonna space out like around like 4 people. Then Frenzy, then Dean, then Photon Quark, right? You're gonna have your 4 guys here. I will recommend you guys to make use of these little holes on the rails, because you can actually shoot at people. If you crouch to the hole. If you stand up, you get on the solid surface of the rails, right? Just remember, guys, you can actually, like, if you are crouching as a heavy, you shoot to the little holes, but if you are standing up, you go in the solid aspect, right? Only the four heavies that I have asked to be there, please. Everybody stay behind. And then we're gonna have Etor and Catboy Venusi, right? Etor, you're gonna be mostly around here, right? On this little corner. Or you can actually even be here with the guys, but you need to be mindful of that. If you're here with everybody, you need to be a couple of steps behind, because you don't want to be you don't want to be exposed. And the same goes for Catboy. Where's Catboy? Yeah, you're gonna be here. You're gonna be protecting these two heavies, right? So you're gonna have like 2 heavies at the back. All the 4 heavies at the front, and the 2 heavies, 1 or 2 steps behind the heavies. And the medic can also go and shoot at people, but just be mindful that you don't want to die, because if you die, we're not gonna have many people to revive you. But if the heavy died, you can always just keep them up, right? I would not recommend people to get on this gun. I have seen people do it. Just to expose. All right, guys. Everybody that I have not assigned, please join me on Capicles. Everybody that has not been assigned, join me on Capicles. Hero and Serenial will be doing the recording. Everybody else that has been assigned, cover your fire lanes that I have told you. And I'm going to be telling you, everybody, how you should be covering, right? So Photon Quark and Dean, you're covering door 1. Flimsy and Infested User, you're covering door 2. You can even ADS looking at it. All right, so Hero and Serenial, do the recordings, please. And let me know when it's done. Okay, so who needs to get out of the chat? Howdy, come back here. Howdy, you haven't been assigned. Howdy, get out. There we go. It's chat. Get out, buddy. You're not in the chat. We just want to show 12 people. If we have one more, it's just going to look like we have like 13 people, and people are going to be confused. Oh, he died, unfortunately. All right, guys. We are going to finishing off that side, and then we're going to do balcony, and then we're going to be. And there's a couple of things that I want to teach you. So this is going to be very, very complete setup for everybody. Okay. Oh wait, did we finish the recording for that? Is it in?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, guys. Everybody else that wasn't assigned to the recording, and we're gonna give you like one more round so you guys know. Just take a look at the setup. Take a look at the setup, everybody, except for like the guys that are doing there. All right. Yeah, there we go. Take a look at how people are set up on grinders, right? And take a look how people are set up on the other side. I want everybody to take a look at them to just memorize it, internalize it, because I want you guys to be set up like this in our next segment. I shouldn't have to tell you where is sisters 1 and 2. You should be able to tell, right? All right. Let's go to balcony to do it quickly. We're going to be bringing the same guys that we did before. If you're an engineer, make sure you're resupplying your mandatory to baby gate. I'm going to do the same. This is going to be a little bit longer than usual, guys, because I just noticed that there's a lot of things that we need to cover. So I'm going to try to, but the next one is way too important. All right, everybody, we're gonna speed up the process. Let's get our two engineers, Blix and Leox. Blix and Leox, put your mana turret as closer to the inside of the stair, as close to the inside of the stair, but put it at the dead center. You are not gonna be able to do it from the. You need to do it like from where I am. You do it like backwards. No. You can just come to where I am. Put your mana, put your baby gate, flash to here, but from where I am. No, Leo, come here. Turn around and just put your baby gate there. There we go. That is the only way to put a baby gate. There we go. There we go. And now put your mana turret as close to. Wait, what happened to your baby gate? Is this glitch for everybody?
The servers are lagging.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so get your mana turret here to like dead center, and just put it like I'm gonna put my mana turret right, and you're just gonna replace it. There we go. Blix, do the other, the same thing on the other side, please. I'm replacing my mana turret. I replace it. Blix. That's good. It's gonna take a while, and get your mana turret similar to the one that Leox did. Oh yeah, Leox mana turret is a little bit different. Okay. You're gonna be doing like pointing towards the center, right? So what is the goal of the mana turret here? The goal of the mana turret, if everybody come here, get into the mana turret. I'm gonna show you the goal of the mana turret. The goal of the mana turret is to shoot at people that are like from the mana turret, like especially the guy in the mana turret position. Is gonna be shooting at this little corner and this little corner, and more importantly, and all the guys that are gonna be coming trying to jump. Imagine jumping into mana turret. It's just a farm, right? All right, so heavy and mana engineers stay there. I'm gonna be asking heavies now. Rigging Chuck, you're up here. Rigging Chuck, and then other corner is gonna be NCPEC. Infested user over here. I'm going in infested user and flimsy. Right? Medics. Medics are gonna be a little bit different, right? Medics are gonna be right here at the center. The first medic is gonna be Max and Brachari. Max, you're gonna be defending door 3. Max. Brachari, you're gonna be defending people in door 4. Right? Actually, no. I take that back. I take that back. I'm sorry. There is actually a better way of doing this. Max, come here. You're here, Max. Brachari, Brachari, you're gonna be at the center. You're gonna be at the center. The center medic. So this is what happens, right? If somebody dies on this side, Max got it. If somebody dies on this side, Brachari got it, and he covers both doors 3 and 4. And if somebody dies in this corner, we're gonna have Itor. Itor, come here. Ether got it, right? So you want to minimize people crossing to this door because that door is a kill zone. All right, so we're gonna go down because we need people at the bottom as well. So Photon Quark, Leviathan, and Catboy. Photon Quark, I want you to use this, use the vehicle terminal for cover. You can actually use this little overlay, and people will not be able to tell you are here. You can actually it actually is kind of broken when you use the overlay. I recommend you to not jump on the overlay. I would just recommend to stand up or even get here and just start just shooting people from here, right? So we're gonna have Photon Quark on the overlay. We're gonna have Dean right here on these stairs, and then we're gonna have Catboy. It's gonna be right here at the right over here. What's Catboy? Okay, perfect. Everybody else that has been assigned, we're gonna be moving out of the way, just so everybody else is able to set up properly. I'm gonna move my mana turret as well, so it doesn't get into the shot. All right. Everybody start. Everybody get out, and let's. All right. So let's start doing the recording.
Okay, I'm good.
Cool. Everybody else that hasn't been called, come up so you can actually see the final setup. We're gonna start from elevator 4. Elevator 4. Everybody just join elevator 4. We're gonna do a little tour, right? Remember how important it is to always hold the rabbit hole. We have two heavies here, Photon and Dean looking at the rabbit hole, and then we have Catboy also looking at the rabbit hole. We're also ready to revive the guys that died in the rabbit hole. Then when you go to stairs 4, you are going to have basically most of our guys are going to be here. Having two people on each door and medics behind them is extremely powerful, especially when you have an engineer there, right? So just look at the setup. That's kind of how we want to set up with 12 people. Obviously, if we have more people, let's say that we have like 3 squads, 4 squads, we're going to have more people on the balcony, right? We're going to have maybe some people near the engineers, like extra spots, right? Some people behind the engineer. We can even have some people behind the rail, right? Right where I am. Whoops, I just fell off the rails. But we're going to have like some people behind the rail, like right here, right? But that's only if we have extra people. We're going to have some people also in stairs 3 and 4. Why? Because there would always be some people that will be coming to the balcony, to the drive-thru. And right now, our setup does not account for defending the elevators, right? Ideally, we would want to have like maybe one person on watch, and that extra person on watch could be one heavy from the grinders, or could be one heavy from the balcony, or even one medic. Because remember, we have 3 medics on the balcony. So we can actually have one of those medics just come here and provide a little bit like an overwatch, or just a little bit like a patrol, right? That's pretty much it, guys. That is our setup. I'm gonna be taking questions at the end. There is a couple more things that I want to teach you guys. And this is actually going too long, so we are going to be finishing in the next 5 minutes. Everybody, follow me. We're going to go over breaching tips and basically we're going to do all the tips together, right? So everybody, go up. Not all the way up, all the way to around platoon weapon. Guys, I don't know if you have heard that I always talk about VKTZ beacon, right? And everybody's like, what is that? It's just a regular beacon, but the VKTZ use quite a bit, right? That beacon that we see here right now on the ground, that beacon is gonna die easy. However, there is a better beacon. I'm gonna show you guys how to get to the beacon. So everybody jump here, jump here. I'm gonna do it slowly. And I'm doing it without an elate. If you use an elate, it's gonna be easier, obviously. But I'm gonna use an elate for this. Right? So you from there, you jump here. Make sure that you don't die. So just jump here. And then from here, you wanna sprint. You wanna sprint a little bit, and then you're gonna walk sideways. You're gonna run sideways into where Abaddon is. So take a look at this. And sometimes I even fail this myself. Just one sideways. Oh, there we go. And I failed it. Unfortunate. So I was trying to talk, and I was trying to just talk and just doing it. So let me actually just try to do it slowly. So what you want to do, guys, is you want to run along the edge, and then as you get close to it, you want to jump, right? When I try to do it slowly to demonstrate, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fall. So what you want to do is just want to just do it fast. Oh, so. Okay. Now you need to do a double jump. So and then you go over. There we go. We made it. Hopefully everybody was able to watch that. And after doing that, guys, you're gonna get a beacon. You're gonna get a beacon on this little corner, right? Right. So that is the VKTZ beacon. So everybody, let's make sure that we have beacons on all sides for every squad. Alpha and Bravo had beacons. Let's get a Charlie one. Let's get a Charlie one, and let's get a Bravo one. Sorry, a Charlie and a Delta one. We need Charlie and Delta beacons right now, but we need VKTZ beacons. Yes. So who's working on Charlie beacon? We have nobody in Charlie here. Did Charlie just die? Oh, Charlie just died.
I'm trying.
Do we have any experience? What about Delta? Is Delta working on it?
Yeah, we're trying. Hold on.
Well, so let me actually send some people that know. Okay, let me know when
I'm
Delta
here. I
has.
just can't. It's not letting me deploy it next to the.
Oh, okay,
southern
you need
line.
to wiggle a little bit. You need to wiggle a little bit. Just use your beacon and try to move it across the little corner like crevice, and eventually it's going to let you. I think Delta got it.
I think so. It pushed down, but it's not. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, there we go.
Back.
So Charlie needs who can help Charlie? Who has experience doing it for Charlie? Okay.
Gates is trying to do it, I think.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys practice this. This is extremely important for you to practice, and you need to be able to do it on. Okay, we got Charlie, I believe. No, we did not get Charlie. We got. Okay, we got Alpha, Delta. All right, everybody. So now everybody, take your beacon and drop on. Take your beacons and try to drop on platoon waypoint, please. Everybody redeploy. Take your beacons and drop on platoon waypoint. I'm gonna show you guys the right way of preaching. Everybody redeploy, take the beacons, and I want to see everybody dropping on platoon waypoint. This is gonna be our bridge practice, and after that we're gonna finish this. Everybody meet with me on platoon weapon. Meet with me on platoon weapon. Right. Okay. Well, I should say, if you're in Charlie on Delta, you're more likely going to be able to drop on here. If you're on Alpha and Bravo, you're more likely going to be able to drop on here, right? Anyway, regardless, some of you were able to make it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to. So after we drop here, we take the beacons. Each one is going to be on their side of the tech plan, right? So what you want to do, guys, is that you're going to jump here. You're going to jump to the sides. Then you're going to go down the little slope. And you're going to come here, right? You're going to come here. After you're here, you're going to jump down on this little, what is it, like metal pipe? It doesn't matter. You can do it on both sides of the tech plane, right? Where it's left, like west or east. You can do it. And then something they have noticed everybody makes the mistake is that they jump on that hole. Don't do that. That is the worst thing you can do because you just lost all your chill. Instead, you come here. And this is where the first part of the bridge happens, guys. When you jump here, you're going to see that sometimes people are covering the balcony, right? Like, for example, let's say that Vice is trying to cover the balcony. Vice, act menacing as if you were trying to kill us. All right, so Vice is acting menacing, trying to kill us, right? So what you want to do basically is that you don't want to just come here and jump, right? You want to be able to kill Vice. You want to be able to kill Vice so that so you actually start like shooting into the outside balcony. After you shoot into the outside balcony and you see like, okay, the outside balcony seems clear, they're only inside, you're gonna jump here. If you are a sniper or a scout rifle, you can actually go around here and you start setting up here, right? You want to use this to breach. You're gonna use this to breach. Why do you want to set up here first, rather than the doors? Is that by setting up here, you're forcing people to start focusing you, which would allow people to start stacking up here. Like everybody's like, oh, they're stacking on the back, and then nobody's gonna be looking here, and you're stacking here. If you got a heavy, you're gonna be at the door. If you're a medic, you wanna be like around here, like where I am. You even crouching and just like trying to like revive people. You're gonna spend like reviving people over and over for like 3-4 seconds. And eventually, you're gonna see that there is gonna be a big C4 is gonna come up, either from our side or their side. And if they C4 us and we die, you just resonate. And if we C4 them and they die, you're gonna see the heavy saying push. The heavies will go in. And something that you want to do first, guys, before pushing, when we're stacking up, right? You want to get some people to get on this side of the door too. If you just go like I did, crossing like this, you're gonna die. You do two things. Either you sprint and jump, or you sprint and jump, or you come over around here and you just like go to here. And then you go to the other side, right? Do you see how different it is than our regular breaches? Our regular breaches are actually kind of us, to be honest. Right? So what you need to do is like this. You drop on the leg from your beacon, from the little corner where we were actually jumping, instead of going to the hole, you like go on the sides and you start shooting in, and then heavies start stacking on this door, where the other heavies are gonna be right here on this little side trying to snipe people, right? If you're a medic, you can even be here as a medic, reviving the guys that died on the hex on the ledge, right? And after we have everybody set up, like people on the back of people right here on the back, where each chat is, people on the side, you're going to be able to. You're gonna start killing people in an X formation. You don't kill the same way we defend in an X formation. You also kill people in an X formation. And what is gonna happen eventually is that a big C4 is gonna come up. If you wanna throw a C4, if you do it the standard C4. It just goes there. Take a look at where my standard C4 goes. I'm gonna take out the other one. That is my standard C4. However, if you come back here and you try to jump, it goes a little bit farther. Whoops, actually it's the same. But when you throw the C4, if you throw a jumping C4 with momentum, it's gonna go a little bit farther, right? So, however, if you are coming here and trying to C4, you're gonna get killed, right? You need to go in an angle away from people shooting you, and then from an angle you just throw C4 all the way there, right? And most of the C4s are gonna just kill the baby gate that people place. Some of the C4s are gonna go beyond the baby gate. If the C4 goes beyond the baby gate, it's a good one. If the C4 goes at the baby gate, it's gonna take the shield. If the C4 comes to right here where the mana ammo pack is, it's not gonna do anything, right? So you have to be mindful about that. The C4 throws are not something that we are practicing yet. However, I gotta say that for the most part, just sitting up properly on the corners, throwing concussion grenades and bouncing them on the inside of just bouncing grenades. Take a look at that. If you bounce it like right here, or bounce it right here, you're gonna be able to bounce them inside. However, have you actually noticed something? This baby gate is MVP, has protected against C4, has protected you against grenades, which is why I always recommend to getting a C4 there. It's extremely good. Anyway, after you guys, everybody stuck up with me on this door. After we got a confirmed good C4, this is what's gonna happen. Whoever is on this side of the door, when they're breaching, you just go all the way here, right? All the way here. That's pretty much it. You're all trying to get here. Then, however, remember, guys, we also have some people on this side of this door, right? If you're on this side of this door, you are pretty much gonna go into the kill zone. You're just gonna go here, but you're not gonna go to the center. You immediately try to get into this little corner and you start crouching and start killing people, right? From here. Everybody starts stacking up, right? So if you breach, so just remember, guys, if you are on the door 3, if you're on door 3, you push towards like door 3 area. If you're on door 4, you push towards door 4 area. If you're a little bit on the center, you push towards the center, but we don't want too many people there. We want people to cover the several rooms rather than the center. The center is the kill zone. If we get cover on both servers, we got control of the balcony. And that is pretty much everything I want to say about this breach. Let's pull it together. Let's all redeploy, take our beacons, and we're gonna try to everybody be on the dead screen. Everybody be on the dead screen. We're gonna do the breach together, right? We're gonna try to go over the path and see how well we do. Everybody be dead. Hero and Serenior, you can go ahead in advance so you can get the recording. And remember, guys, the steps. We drop. Each one goes in around our waypoints because that's where our beacons are. We are not going to go down the hall. We are going to be going on the side legs. Then we're going to be shooting at the outside of the balcony. Then we're going to be shooting at the inside of the balcony, and then we're going to breach. And I'm going to call it in stages, right? Everybody, drop. We're dropping. All right, we have drop. Everybody has drop. All right, go down the hall. Remember where we practice. And we're all gonna go on the side of the legs. Remember, you don't go down immediately. You start shoot a little bit into the balcony. You shoot a little on the balcony. Okay, the balcony is clear, guys. We can go now. All right, start stacking up. If you need to go around, you go around, and start setting up properly, guys. All right. So we got some people. On the over here. All right. Start throwing your C4. Start throwing your grenades. C4 and grenades. Somebody got like conked everybody. All right. They're gonna be very careful, guys. Some of you guys, it's not race to throw grenades, right? All right. Don't go yet. Just wait for the squad to confirm. All right, guys. Breach. Go. Without reaching. Get into your zone. And you're gonna and that's pretty much it, right? Everybody gets. So for example, right now we saw infested user just walk straight. The infested user is dead. What you want to do is you go left, right, and then you crouch on the center around it, right? That is pretty much it. This is simple, and for a reason. When you're breaching, most of the time you're not gonna have time to do complicated stuff, right? But what we're trying to do here is make a process that you can follow easily, so that when we need to reach, we are a little bit stronger, right? And that is the end of the training. Anybody has any question before we finish? Yeah. That is true, and I was hoping that somebody actually noticed that. That is correct. I noticed that we all breach, and I wanted to make sure that at least people. I wanted to see if the medics stay back. The medics did not stay back, but yes, medics. You are always going to throw in rests. Every 3-4 seconds, throw a rest. And when you are in your last rest, you throw your final rest, and then you go in. So you want to just rest a push, basically, right? So as people are pushing, you're resting. You're not even waiting for people to die. And because we're stacking up properly, guys, and because we clean up a little bit of the outside area, the medic shouldn't be having too much trouble. Yes. Yes. There is other pushes that we do, but this is the one I want to practice because everything else is very simple to execute. This is the one that takes a little bit of coordination. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We will be any final question before we finish. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. We're gonna get started. Is Bolan here?